Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coffee Lounge. It's 6:23, currently in Arizona, 95 degrees, Wednesday, September 11th. Welcome in. Good to see everybody. All three of you. Hey, Wally. John P., I don't know if you're still in here. Good to see you, brother. Portuga, thanks for coming in. He was the first like. I hope my sound is okay. I'm finally back from Kingman, Arizona. I'm back at the campsite and the village, the camp village. It's good to be back. My mother is doing better, and she has a better understanding of her dialysis treatments, and I have a better understanding. And so we are just hoping that everything will will continue to be successful in her treatments. So let's see here. Let me see what I can do with this. Banners. To put that in. Well, that's not the ticker. Okay, we'll do this one. Let me add something here. There we go. Okay. Down to the music. Hey, Jarrett. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? So I just got back here to the RV village where I'm staying for the summer, and it's 95 degrees here, and it's going to be like that till through the weekend, I believe. Saturday, Sunday saw we were going to have some slight showers, possible showers, and then next week it's going to be in the 80s. I'm so excited. Be able to get out and do some exploring out in the desert. Hi, Jim. The Jimster, welcome in. Hi, Tales Told in the Dark. Jimster, if you want to come up on the panel, I'm inviting you. And this message will self-destruct in 30 seconds. Good to see you, Tales Told in the Dark. How are you doing? Hi, freckle-faced artist. Oh, you snuck in. I didn't see you. Good to see you. How are you doing? How's everybody doing on this Wednesday? It is 9/11, and I just want to say that I wish all the souls that have passed on this day. I wish that they have all passed in peace. And that was a horrible tragedy with all the souls that we lost, the people that have passed, all the people we lost, and sending them love and comfort. Hi, Jimster.
What's up, people?
What's up, people? Oh, have you been?
Pretty good.
Good. Did you do your hike
No,
yet?
no hornets.
Oh, you got rid of the hornets, huh? Those little
Yeah.
buggers.
Uh, one of the holes they were in, I could pretty much bury my fist in it. That's how
Oh,
big it was.
wow.
And that was just the opening.
Yeah. Did you do your hike yet?
I hiked my weekly hike. I haven't done the big hike because I'm waiting on weather and just waking up at the right time of day, feeling like everything comes together correctly.
Okay, so you haven't done your hike yet. It's just not ready yet, huh?
Not the big one. I
Okay.
found a lake today that I've been thinking about checking out, and went to the boat ramp just to look around and see what to expect and what facilities were available, etc.
Yeah.
And come to find out, the lake has islands. So I might do a video paddling out to an island and looking around on the island. They're pretty small.
Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Hi, Susanna. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. How are you? Is that your video that I saw? It had the running water and the rocks protruding out of the water, and it looked like you can hop on them here and there. Is it like that, or bigger scale?
It's that was a river. I'm talking about going to a lake.
Oh, a lake. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that was one of the medium-sized rivers around here, the Mayo.
Uh huh.
Hello, Susanna. I thought she was live. I'm kind of surprised to see her here.
Hi, Henry. Welcome in. Henry's dog is growling. Hi, Wally. Good to see you guys. It's good to be back. Oh, I just got back literally about an hour ago, an hour and a half ago. So I'm all settled in now. What a beautiful drive that was from Kingman back here. It's just a really nice drive. And what else have you been up to, Mr. Jimster?
Oh, let me see if I can think of anything interesting that I've been up to.
Have you been
Just,
in
piddle,
trouble?
just piddling around the house, so to speak. Uh,
Really?
Getting the sharpen the lawnmower blade. I mean, boring stuff like that. Got rid of the hornets. Finally got the entire yard mowed.
Uh huh.
Was getting ready to go out to the shed to rearrange a few things in the shed, and that's when I saw the grasshopper on the screen door and did that little video.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So no mountains moving. No. Nothing huge and exciting, but hiking is exciting. I mean, other than that,
Yeah, the park I go to every week, I covered a little over 4 miles on the mountain there, but I mean, I've videoed just about that entire park. I'll
wow.
probably do some 360s when the leaves change.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see that. Now, here, if I am still here when that happens, it's going to be amazing, and I will cover that for sure. Because Montezuma Well isn't too far from me, and that's where I got the last ones, and that was a beautiful sight to see. Just gorgeous, all the colors.
I think it was 3 weeks ago was the first time I saw a significant number of leaves on the ground that were red. And yesterday, the tree in the front yard was completely green. Maybe one or two hints of red leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And today, the upper third was not as green as it was yesterday. It was had a reddish tint to it. So it's coming. But I mean, we've been in the 40s 2 mornings,
Wow.
and right now it's in the 60s, probably about 66 or so.
We still got 90s here. Next week it'll be in the 80s all week, and rain this weekend.
Yeah, that storm that's hitting the Gulf, we'll start getting the rain from it Saturday, I think, probably Saturday afternoon.
Well, I woke up this morning and I walked outside. I gathered all my belongings and packed them all up. Walked outside, and the sky was full of smoke. And apparently there is a huge San Bernardino fire. Currently, so many hundreds of acres are burning, and all that smoke has made it over to Arizona, where Kingman, and the whole horizon was just dense orange color, orange kind of dirty white, kind of that color, and then it was very windy. It was all around us, so we were right in it. You couldn't see the mountain ranges, nothing. And I waited till about noon to leave, or a little after noon, and it was just the whole sky was just filled with smoke from the San Bernardino fire currently.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't checked the I haven't checked on the updates on that fire, so I don't know what's going on with it right now. I just saw it, so that's about all I know about it. The smoke coming our way. And it was all the way up into like Prescott. I still was seeing the haze. So the wind's pushing it all over the place. Pushing it east, I guess, from the west.
Yes. Prevailing winds go from the west towards the east.
Yeah.
It's not 100%, but that's the way it is most of the time.
Yeah, I was seeing the haze still all the way up until Prescott. And it's clear over here, but I think it's going to work its way this way, probably by tomorrow. Yes, we're unseasonably lows. Okay. 44 this morning at Henry's. It was 60 in Georgia this morning. Wow. What? You have what? Well, he has... Oh, you have to find places in the house for 6 million plants. Molly. D-Man, if you're watching, I miss you. I gotta not forget the D-Man. So yeah, so you did some hiking. I did. I went down to a natural spring while my mother was in her dialysis session, and she loves watercress. And I actually know where there's some growing wild. And I went down. It's called Fort Beale Springs. I didn't have enough time to get footage from that place, but next time I go into Kingman, I will grab footage of that place. But there is a spring coming up from the ground, and it's carved a creek, like a creek in the ground, like a little area where the water runs, and it just cuts through the ground, and it's just constantly running. And the last time I was there, there was no growth really. It was just all mint and watercress. And when I went there yesterday, it was full of cattails, those tall grasses with the brown tips.
Right.
And it was just overgrown with that. And the mint, it was overgrown. And I had to really dig for the watercress. The watercress grows low. And I found a nice spot and harvested some watercress. And went and prepared it and took it down to my mother's after we picked her up from her dialysis, and put it in a nice cup with water and stuck it in the fridge. So she has fresh watercress to to snack on she has when she gets a little hungry for a snack. She loves it. Where she grew up when she was little, my grandpa used to take her down to the creek, and it would just grow. She said there was a little waterfall, and it grew up this waterfall, and it was all over. And they would take a basket, and he would tell her to fill it. And he said, eat it, and that's good for you. And she would just eat it until she got full, and she just loves it. And it's kind of a spicy, like if you eat a radish, it's that flavor exactly, but it's green leaves. It's all green leaves, and when you bite into it, it tastes just like a radish. Exactly. It has that spicy pop in your mouth. It's so good for you. So she was happy that I went and harvested some fresh watercress for her, because it's not in season or in the stores right now that we have seen. So I knew where it was growing, so I went and harvested some for her. Oh yeah, you can eat those things, Henry. And the cotton that's inside the tuber part, they used to make fill their pillows and fill their blankets with that stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't notice you popped out. Sorry, Jim. You're back. Yeah, I think it's the stems, isn't it, Henry, that you can eat?
I was going to say those cattails are excellent. They're excellent for cleaning up water. The plant in Michigan where they make the Ford F-150, the top of the building and all the water collection ponds are covered with those cattails, and it cleans up all the water that's the runoff from like the parking lots, the building, and such.
Oh, good. Yeah, so I guess it's a good thing that they're running through that creek. Hi, Nez. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, it was overgrown. I mean, those cattails were huge. They were over my head. And there's a lot of cattle that walk through there. And I did see a lot of cow patties. But there's an old building in that area, an old building. The roof is missing, but it's all built. It was built by the servicemen, and they used it there. And they had their little fort there in Kingman a long time ago, and the structure still stands there. And there's like a little bench there. There's some old Joshua trees right in there. A cute little bridge that goes over the creek, which is the spring, but now a creek. So it was really neat. I was such in a hurry because we were running late to getting back to dialysis, and I wanted to pick that. So I didn't get time to grab some video of that area. But it actually sits parallel to a whole canyon behind Kingman. That's called Red Ghost Canyon, and I wanted to get footage of that because the rock is actually red, and the street that runs next to it. There's a few residents that live out back behind there, and the street's called Red Ghost Canyon. So that's the area. That's the name of the area. And there used to be a cattle ranch back there, but they've closed down for years now. But it is a nice drive back, coming in the back way into downtown from Kingman. So it's just an interesting area. A lot of stories in that area of the ghost in Red Ghost Canyon.
Sounds like a great place to visit.
Yeah, it is. I wanted to spend more time and show more footage, but I was just so busy with my mom. Every minute that I could give her was much appreciated. And I could not do anything else. I was really focused on her. But there is a lot of neat places that I would like to show everyone from that town and share a little of the history. I just didn't have time. I was so busy with her. But, I was looking at this and that, and I'm like, gosh, I just want to, I just driving by all the, a few of the areas, I really wanted to capture the area, but it was dark most of the time, and the only time it was daylight was when I was harvesting that watercress. And I couldn't even get that. I didn't have time. I literally had to run to get it and harvest it and run back to the car with my sister and get down to the dialysis to pick up my mother. So it was just all rush, rush, rush. And I didn't really have any time for myself until I left at night. And then, before bed, I had like an hour, but I was just so exhausted by that time. I barely had enough time to check out everybody's channels, and it's just too exhausting. I got mentally exhausted up there. It's just no time.
So you have a lot to do.
But yeah, I when I do go back, I will get the footage that I want to share. There's some interesting places out there. There's a place called Slaughterhouse Canyon out there, where there's a lot of paranormal activity, some interesting stories, and there's at least 3 spots that I would like to share a little of the history. It's just interesting. I'm so old I stay exhausted. I missed you, Nez. What was that? Yeah, I've been having to get to bed early myself, and I'm not used to getting up early. Like, oh, this is going to be up by 8, to be at my mom at 9 to get her breakfast, and it was hard. It's so hard. You laugh.
Yeah, seeing you post or make comments at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning, my time, that's very, very unusual.
I know. I was up by 7, staying in bed till 8 and dragging my body out of bed to be at my mom's by 9.
Yeah,
it was hard.
Normal comment time for you is about 3 o'clock my time.
Yeah, I know. It was. What came out of your mouth?
That's because Susie is up at the crack of noon.
Not me. The applicator broom was going caught that. Then the bucket of sealant took off. What? Okay, rope was good. Oh no, I didn't put you backstage. You popped in back there. I don't know what happened.
You talking to somebody besides me?
Well, you asked me if I popped you in backstage. I didn't touch it.
Oh. Yeah, all of a sudden, my icon disappeared. I thought in the beginning you were talking about how hot it was. I figured I would show you a cool scene with a little ice.
Stupid things. You were going to show me what? A cool something?
The avatar. I wanted to make it a cool scene since you were talking about how hot it was out there.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I need to cool off. God, I didn't get comfortable the whole time I was there. My mother's house was hot. I came home sticking to my clothes. I showered twice a day, but it had to be done. So
yep,
no complaints there. It is what it is. You do what you have to do.
That's exactly what I was about to say. You just do what you have to do sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how y'all do it at getting up at 5 to be at work at 7, even 8. It's just when I had the 9 to 5 job, that was really hard to get up. I can't sleep early in the night. I have to. I just can't get sleepy till after 12, 1, 2 in the morning. Oh, the bucket hit the ground. Henry, are you having paranormal activity at your house, Henry? Above your garage? Oh, and something weird happened. I was playing with my brother's puppy in my mother's living room, and I was on the recliner and I was just kind of wrestling with him, and he stopped and he started looking up at the ceiling, and I'm like, oh no, what are you doing? What are you looking at? And I looked up there. The fan was going, but he was looking outside of the fan's radius, just straight at the ceiling.
Did you grab your phone and just take a quick video of the ceiling?
I did not. I didn't think of that. I videoed him as he looked up at the ceiling. I didn't think to get footage of the ceiling to see if I could catch anything. But whatever it was, it didn't disturb him. He was just curious looking.
Sometimes the camera will pick up what we cannot see. Sometimes.
Yeah, and I didn't think of it.
Yesterday, I think it was yesterday morning, for about 2 hours, here in the bedroom, there was a sudden cologne, perfume smell that I had never smelled before. And all the windows were closed. It lasted for about 2 hours. I walked out of the bedroom to see if I could track it down, and it was only in the bedroom. And like I said, I've lived here for over 3 years. I've never smelt that particular smell. It's nothing that I've ever owned. And
Was it
yes, it was loud. It was all of a sudden, and it lingered for about an hour, hour and a half. No more than 2 hours, but it lasted a long time, and it was only in the bedroom.
Was it a floral smell?
I can only say perfume type smell. I
Like
would not
wood?
relate it to. Yeah, I wouldn't relate it to any specific flower or anything like that.
Okay.
This was something, something you'd buy in a store type of smell. But didn't see anything, didn't hear anything. Made a quick video, nothing in the video. So I don't know. I'd forgotten about it until you started talking about your story.
And then I was in the kitchen. I must have. I was doing dishes. I had just finished cooking something, and I was cleaning up the kitchen, and the light above me started flickering. And I'm like, "Oh no! Okay, what's going on in this house?" And I asked my brother, "Does the lights flicker in this house?" He goes, "No." Is there anything wrong with that light bulb? No. Has it ever flickered before? No. I'm like, okay. So the next time it happened while I was in my mom's room. I was sitting in there with her. We were talking, and her ceiling fan above us with the light on started to flicker. And I looked up at it, and I'm like, "Whoever's in this house, if you're bad, you need to leave right now." With a voice. And it didn't flicker anymore. So I didn't feel anything bad. You know how you get a feeling, or the hair on your neck, nothing. So I don't know. It's just some kind of weird thing going on. But that happens around my family a lot. It's always happened. Actually, around my mom's sisters, their families. It's something always happens around the family. So it's kind of no surprise, but I like here. I haven't experienced that. This light flickers behind me, but it's always done that. I think it's just maybe getting ready to go out, but it does. I get the lights flicker behind me, and I never think about it in that way. Hey, Roger, welcome in. But it was nice to spend time with my mom, see my brother and my sister. So that was nice.
Were you nice to your brother and sister?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a nice visit because we were all there for my mom. So we had to practice our p's and q's. Although we did have our loud moments, but it was nothing bad. We all got along well. Wally says he smells yummy food that he's never cooked. And he also says that ghosts and spirits look down. So, I mean, my dad has passed, and it could have been my father, my papa. So I don't know. It's speculation. I don't know. It's just a theory, speculation. I'm guessing. I don't know.
That's all we can do is speculate sometimes. But at
Yeah,
least in speculation, we're examining the evidence and at least attempting to find a cause or a reason.
yeah. Uh, I told you before that my mom was laying down in her bed and she said she saw a giant standing in her room, right?
Uh, I don't think you've told me the giant story. How giant?
Uh, giant. So she has vaulted ceilings in her bedroom, and I would say they're probably at least they're a little taller than 8 foot tall, just a little taller. She has a really high vaulted ceiling. She said that this being that was standing in her room, that it was so tall that she could barely see the face on it. The head was almost up at the ceiling. So she did mention that it in the description she gave that it had like blue kind of tight fitting clothes on the from the waist down, and from the waist up it was a tight fitting kind of clothing that was pink, and then the face was just pure light. So that was in her bedroom that she saw. So that was probably a year ago, I think, or the beginning of this year. I don't think it was that long ago. Hi, Pramod. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? All right. Sorry about that, Roger. Sorry to hear about your father passing. Yeah, that's what my mom told me. Every time something weird happens, she calls me and she'll tell me about it.
Does he have a cell phone with a camera?
She doesn't know how to use it.
I,
Yeah,
I was going to say,
she does not know how to use that stuff. She barely knows how to make a phone call.
yeah,
You're busy, Pramod? That's good. It's good to stay busy.
sure would be nice if she was able to get a photo though.
I know. And, she doesn't ever really talk about that kind of stuff, but she knows that I'm very open about that subject. So I'm the first one she calls when she sees anything like that. I'm the only weirdo in the family, I guess, huh?
You're just the only one that's interested in what is commonly called paranormal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she saw in her bedroom. A giant.
That is an interesting description to say the very least.
Yeah. She couldn't see the face. She said the face was lit up like a light. It's good to see everybody. It's good to be back. I missed everybody. I was just so busy. I was able to do a quick live downtown, and the first 30 minutes I was on mute. I didn't even know it. I was all giving you a tour, giving whoever was watching a tour. And then Ben T jumped in, and Mike Jones popped in. They're like, "We can't hear you," and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I was already 30 minutes in, showing half the downtown already. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Well, when you go live, things happen.
Mm-hmm. I was showing the Route 66 signs, all the lit up signs, real neat neon lights, and some cool buildings and old cars, and great mural art, and just they revamped the whole downtown parking area and just modernized it beautifully. At the last time I was there, it was in construction. You couldn't even drive down there through, and you had to go the back way into all the businesses through the alleyways. And I forgot about it. I totally forgot about the construction until I took a walk down there, and I was like, "Holy moly! They revamped it big time." They're just doing a wonderful job downtown. It's really bringing a nice feel to Kingman, and it's going to be great for bringing in tourists, especially Route 66 runs right through there. So it's just really nice to see the town growing and looking better from how it looked when I moved there in my teens.
Is there a stream or river in town?
Just that spring in Fort Beale, it's called Fort Beale. There's no other really streams or rivers close by other than the Colorado, and you have to drive 45 minutes west to run into it, which separates Arizona from Nevada.
So, what prompted this little town to spring up in the desert?
It was just a small town where they started, like, of course it had like a little saloon, and it had like a few little shops like fur trading, and the railroad. That's what it was, the Santa Fe Railroad. So there was a lot of workers that were brought in to work on the railroad there. I think that was the biggest thing that brought in settlement there. So there were, like I said before, there's a wagon wheel indentations in the outskirts of Kingman in the desert, in the rock. And of course, the Wallapai tribe has been there for quite some time. They got moved out of one area and put into another area. That whole city was used by the military for practice target practicing with, I don't know what kind of weapons it was, but that's what it was before, I think, or after the settlement, when they started maybe paving some roads. But it has definitely some history with horses and Indians and, Native American Indians, and there's a man called Andy Devine, which they named the street after him. He was an actor in some movies, old westerns. He lived there.
Yep. Andy Devine, he was in westerns, very well known.
Yeah, so there's a picture of him downtown when during that live I showed it was a cardboard cutout of him, and I don't know if I was mute still then, but I was reading what the sign said, and I was describing that he was an actor, and he did live down there.
If memory serves, I think he had just a gap in his front teeth.
Yeah. Hi, Marisa. Miss you too. Yeah, I believe he did have a little slight gap in his front teeth, right down the center.
Marisa, dear, it's so good that you come and visited.
And I got to talk to Papa B briefly while I was at my mom's, and he goes, "Where are you? Jim's here." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Papa B. I'm with my mom." And told him a little bit about why I was over there helping take care of her. And I did make it into Tatai's live briefly and said hello to everybody. And I had to leave. I couldn't stay very long. But I tried to pop in to some channels while I had a chance. While I sat down and took a breather, I jumped into YouTube and tried to say hello.
Yeah, there's several channels that I'll go in and at least say hello real quick. And not really much for watching them for hours on end, but at least let them know that I know, appreciate them doing the live shows and everything.
Yeah, that's good. At least you were able to go and say hello. Wally said he had a heart attack, and his experience, he said it wasn't his time, so he got sent back. So that's interesting. I would love to hear that experience, Wally.
Yeah.
And Marisa says hi, Jim.
Thank you.
So I got to, huh?
I always see her at Papa B's, but she never comes up on the panel or anything.
No, I've never seen her on the panel.
Or he. I'm not sure, since I've never seen them or heard them. I don't know. Could go either way there.
I think Marisa is a female. Wally said that it was really cool, but at the same time, scary as hell, he said. I bet. What can be enlightening about something like that? I mean, it's definitely confusing, I'm sure.
Did you bring back any words of wisdom?
Huh? Did you bring back the secrets of the universe?
How about this Friday's lottery?
Oh gosh, I know I played. Somebody won. I haven't checked my tickets. I did play though. It was in the millions, like 300 million or something like that. Oh, he said he did. He did bring back words of wisdom. Oh, that'd be interesting to hear, Wally.
Start typing.
He's like, spill it. Spill the beans. Yeah, it's going to be in the 90s the rest of the week. This weekend, hopefully, it's going to cool down everything. And then next week, all in the 80s. It's going to be nice. So I got to try a new coffee shop downtown that I hadn't seen. It had been in business for 6 months, called Mud. And a cute little coffee shop. I walked in there and I spent probably about a good hour in there, just asking a lot of questions about, how long they've been in business. Did I really like their coffee shop? There was an ice cream place next door built into a historical building, which I think may have been an old post office, but I'm guessing. I have to get more information on it. It's built of these huge stones. It's one of those buildings. What is all that noise on your side?
You told me to never ask you again about the AC if you could hear it. So now you're hearing it.
I'm hearing clicking.
Clicking?
Like you're playing with a can, an empty vegetable can of something. Like you're just rolling around.
I drank a glass of milk.
Okay. Yes,
Maybe it's the rocks in my head rattling while I threw my head back to drink the milk.
maybe. Yeah, it's just a bunch of clanking sounds on your side. But anyways, I spent about an hour in the coffee shop, and um, I had a latte, and then I had a cold coffee. I wanted to try their flavors, so I had two coffees and a water, and it was a nice little place. The historical building next door is now an ice cream shop, and I didn't make it to that place. I had to go back to my mom's. I just kind of left to get a breather from the house. I wanted some coffee, so I didn't get a chance to do too much. Wally says it's hard to talk about. I understand, Wally. Whenever you feel ready, just let me know, and we'll bring you up on the panel.
There you go.
Oh, on your way
That's the
back.
main thing right there.
Right.
And Susie B she just gave an excellent example of what we all need to be doing. Communicating with people that we don't already know.
Oh, you mean in the coffee shop with those people?
Right. In the coffee shop. You were talking to those people. You were learning. You were communicating with them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's
I've
what we
learned-
all need to be doing.
Yeah, and we had a great time. It was two women working in there, and I mean, and of course I was all amped up from the coffee, and I told them I'm going to turn the wheel off, just so you know, and they started laughing. Uh, but it was a good time, and I learned a lot about them and the coffee shop, and they learned a lot about me, and because they asked, if I was a resident there and how long I'd been there, and so it was that kind of conversation. It was really nice. Hi, DJ Is. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, it was a nice visit, and everywhere I went, I just talked to whoever would talk back. So it's nice to get to know all these new little businesses downtown, because that's how you get to know how they got there, why they're there, where they're from. You relaxing? Oh, good. Wally will be right back. He's going to go have dinner. Aww. He's going to have dinner with his lovely wife of 33 years. Congratulations.
Oh, my goodness. That's fantastic. 33 years. Yes, congratulations.
Yeah. Raymond was just live, and we were talking about how long, they asked me how long I've been married. And, I was saying, I think it's 4 or 5 years now, but I've been with my husband for over 11 years, I think. And then, we were just talking about that, and it was nice. GP was in there, and it was Laser, mainly us three all talking, and so he was live for a little while. And then I went into Mommy Kim's and said hello to Mommy Kim, and she was live. I think she was still live when I left. And I told her that I was going live, and she asked how my mom was doing, and she saw my little kite video, and she goes, there's a new way to travel. She goes, thanks for giving me that idea. And she started laughing. She's going to come here on a kite. And I said, Mommy Kim, just tie yourself to a bunch of balloons and just float over here. She started laughing. It was good to see her, and I missed out on a bunch of her shorts too. I caught up on some of yours. I don't know how many you've posted in a week that I've been gone, but I tried catching up last night with some of yours.
Not too many.
Not too many. I liked that water one, the river one. It was beautiful.
The 360, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see, I was on my phone with that one, and I was laying down, so I was like trying to see behind me, but I couldn't like turn. And I was turning my phone like this, and I was like trying to look at the screen. You have to be standing up to see the 360. You can't be laying down. It's really hard to look behind you in the video with the phone in your hand laying down. It's not possible unless you turn your head around like in that movie.
Were you able to zoom in on the crane?
I didn't see the crane in the stream short.
Yeah, it was on the other side of the river.
Really?
And when I got to the furthest point in the river that I could go, I was there just a couple of seconds, and the crane flew off.
Aww. Those birds are huge, huh, Jim?
Yeah, they're good size.
Just their beak is huge. It's as long as your arm. I mean, they're huge. They're beautiful birds.
I was very pleased to catch one, especially with the 360, because you can zoom in. I mean, at that distance, it's not super clear, but you can make out what it is and see it fly. And just turn the phone and follow it, which is really neat. Once you're zoomed in, you're good.
Yeah, when I was in Williams and I was getting that footage of that structure out there by that reservoir along the walking path, I went there at midnight. That was my first midnight live video. It was early on in starting my channel, and I was camping out there. Well, I was in an Airbnb, and I drove out to that reservoir and walked a ways. And while I was walking, I heard like sounds, and I've flashed the light over the water, and it was huge cranes either landing or taking off, and boy, they're loud. And I was like, holy moly, these things are gigantic, those birds. They settle in the water at night. They like to sit. I don't know if they're fishing or if they're eating algae or bugs or whatever. I don't know, but there was a few of them out there. I was trying not to get spooked because I don't spook very easily in the dark out in nature like that. I mean, I know critters are out there. That all the noises has got to be some kind of critter. I had already seen deer out there, so I knew there was critters out there.
When I was up on top of the mountain this week, swallows were buzzing me. Typically you see crows up there, occasionally turkey buzzards and stuff like that. But these were just like little sports cars zooming by. I did a video. You can only see them in the video for a split second here and there because they're so quick and little. But you can hear them. And I've been debating about whether or not to even post it because it's you can't really see the bird, and you hear them now and again, but it's not constant.
Wait, but you did catch the birds on film, though, right?
Right, in a couple of spots, yeah.
But you said they were too quick.
They are so quick. I mean, it's a blur. And they were flying from behind me to in front of me and diving down. They were like coming up and over the mountain and going back down.
Yeah.
Staying about the same distance from the ground.
You could grab that piece of footage and slow it down.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But I knew it was going to be for more than a minute, so I did it in landscape. So it'll no matter how long the video is, it's going to post as a long video
Oh, that's fine.
format. Yeah,
Yeah, I did
I
that.
slowed the B down, and all of the sound in the B video, the short B video, is from a song. It's music, all of it. And I really lucked out with that song being available.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't call it a song. It's music, just music.
Yeah.
And it fit nicely. The music is not slowed down, just the B, so you can see it.
Oh, I didn't see that video. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the shorts. It's one of the first 3 or 4.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to catch up with that one. So if whoever's in hanging out here watching the show, if you want to share your channel, just type in Susie B and the Nightbot will share your channel. Let's see. Oh, you shortened your name.
What do you mean?
You just changed it to just Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Some people was just having to type too much.
A lot of complainers.
Not really. Just some people was just having to type too much. That's all.
I see. You can't please everybody.
No, that's okay.
Okay, I'm watching the B video. That is really neat. You did slow that one down.
What do you think about the sound, though?
Oh my God, it fits perfect with the bee buzz.
And that was just one of the,
that is awesome.
It was one of the freebie, music clips that was on the phone.
I love that. It matches perfectly. It's timed perfect. How beautiful is that? Good job. I like that. That's a big bee. Oh, it looks big. It's a big, heavy bee.
Yeah, they were. I think one of them was a bumblebee and one of them was a carpenter bee.
Yeah, they're different colors too. That's an awesome video. Good job on that one. Yeah, that's the only one I hadn't seen yet. I saw the flowers before that, the waterfall, and your honk honk video, the chimes, the frog.
Yeah, the honk honk video, it has stalled out just before 1400.
I see that. Good job. I need to make one here while I'm here now. It's a little cooler. I'm gonna have to think of something.
I've got 2 more in mind, but I've got to get materials to do them, and
yeah,
we'll see.
Those do really good. They do really good. Those flowers are just beautiful. The crepe myrtles.
Yep. And they smelled terrific.
Aww. Let's see. Yeah, I'm all caught up with your videos and your shorts. Thank goodness, because you're building them up there. You got 307 videos now.
Yeah.
You know, all you need to do is get your hours in, and pretty soon you'll be monetized.
I don't know if I want to put up with the headaches of being monetized.
I thought the same, but it's not such a big deal. You know, if it happens, it happens, and it just happened with my channel, and I just went with it. Don't listen to anybody what they say. Just go with how you feel. It's your channel.
Exactly.
But good job. I really like that bee video. That's really nice.
I was extraordinarily pleased how it turned out and came together.
And Henry, what have you done? Have you done anything lately, Henry? Let's see what Henry's got.
I've looked at Henry's channel rather recently.
Henry was
He's
cooking.
got some deer.
Okay,
Isn't it Henry that has some deer?
Yeah, I've seen the deer ones. The last one I saw was him showing his garden on the patio with his, what were those, Henry's zucchinis? The zucchini plants next to the fence. So I hadn't seen that one. I want to see what Henry cooked.
Yeah.
Cooking at Henry's. What is that? Oh, cornbread. Are you making more cornbread? Hey, Glacier Shark. How are you? Cucumbers. Okay. Did you make more cornbread? Oh my gosh, Jimster. I made my mom, because she needs to eat healthy. So a lot of veggies, fish, chicken, and she can have beef. She needs a lot of protein. And I made her a vegetable casserole. And I was like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I was like, huh. So she had cauliflower. She had spinach. She had, I bought her some golden beets. And I blanched the cauliflower to where it was soft, not al dente. And I used that to layer a casserole. And earlier that day, she wanted tacos. So we had leftover taco meat. So I put cauliflower on the bottom, a layer of spinach, Parmesan, the meat, another layer of spinach, more Parmesan, more cauliflower, and zucchini coins on top of that, with Parmesan and another layer of spinach on top of that, and a bunch more Parmesan, and baked it in the oven. And that came out so freaking good. We were like, wow, this is good. No, the binder that I used, I blended some egg in a blender, and I put the golden beets. They were boiled, steamed and softened, and I threw that in the eggs and blended that really nice. Put a layer of that over the first layer of cauliflower and spinach and Parmesan, and then the top layer I poured more. It was 3 eggs. Then I blended 3 more eggs with more beets and all together, and did a layer on top. And that casserole was in a square pan, and it rose like a cake, and it formed just like a cake. We were so amazed, and it tasted so good. Oh my gosh, it was good. She can't have a lot of cheese because the phosphorus in it, and so the Parmesan has the least phosphorus out of all the cheeses, aside from goat cheese. So that worked really well. We were both amazed, and it was just delicious. Hi, Raymond. How was your shower?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you giggle? That was really good. Oh my gosh. And it had meat in the center, so it was just really good. What are you laughing at?
Hey, how's your shower? Yeah, that was really good, and it had meat in it. Yeah, uh-huh.
Well, you know me, I go from one subject to another. That's just how I roll.
Yeah, and sometimes when two subjects blend together like that, it makes for an interesting sentence.
Only in your brain. You went straight to the gutter with that one, the ditch, mister.
No, no, not me.
Uh huh.
I was just making an observation of what was laid out in front of me.
Right. Nobody else seemed to be bothered by it. Sounds like a Susie.
No, nobody was bothered. I'm just telling you what it sounded like to the casual observer.
Mr. Gutter. In the gutter, as always. Sudsy. Oh, his show was Sudsy. Really, Raymond? See, now you got me thinking in the gutter. Stop it.
Channeling Mommy Kim there.
That's good, Raymond. Raymond had a wonderful shower. I can't wait to have my wonderful shower. He says he's sexy. Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to excuse myself for just a minute. I'm going to go and use the ladies' room. I'll be right back.
Well, we're glad you're going to the ladies' room and not the men's room. Hello, everybody out in chat. Raymond, Henry. Those are the last people I see that's made a comment. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. For those of you who work Monday through Friday, happy hump day. Hump day. Somebody had it. Oh, there they are. Exactly, Raymond. We are. It's almost like family in this chat room. There you go. You know, the mischievous side of me wants to take my phone into the kitchen and turn the faucet on while Susie's off the microphone. Because I bet she's got her earbuds in and she can hear what we're saying. She can hear what I'm saying. She'll have to read what you're saying when she gets back. Well, the hurricane has dropped to a level 1, and it looks like it has made landfall down in the Gulf of Mexico. Looks like it hit Louisiana and Alabama. I guess if I put my glasses on, I'd be able to see. Yeah, Louisiana and Mississippi. Level 1's not as bad as it could have been. I mean, they go up to Category 5. The rain will get here Saturday afternoon or evening. so it doesn't appear to be moving too quick. One of the graphics looked like they said Mississippi, maybe a little bit of Georgia. Those areas might get like several inches of rain, like 9 or 10 inches, just depending on how far away from where the storm hit. And of course, all the rain's going to be to the east of where it hit. Huh. Yeah, everyone down in the Gulf Coast states, Louisiana and to the east, all of those states are going to get hit heavy with rain. Louisiana is going to get the worst of it. Well, at least it's not going to be a washout. We're only getting like 30% chance of rain until Monday. And Monday's only 60% chance, so that's not terrible. We're only going to be like in the upper 70s during the day, so don't tell Susie. She'll be jealous. They didn't have the max winds reported in that weather report. I'm watching the local weather. But if it's Category 1, I think the wind speeds close to the eye is going to be around 80 miles an hour. There we go. Weather's gone. Time to move on to something else.
Okay, I'm back.
We're still here. The weather came on while you were gone, so it was the perfect time to talk about the storm hitting the Gulf Coast.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Category 1, and it'll probably be considered a tropical storm in a few hours. Because, they lose strength. They lose strength pretty quick once they're over land.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't look like, at least here, we're not going to get the rain that they were originally calling for. So that's good.
Yeah.
So there we go. Enough about the weather. Let's talk about something important.
Oh.
Because
yes.
there's not a whole lot we can do about the weather other than experience it.
Right. And it was quite windy when I left Kingman. I mean, it was blowing. It was strong enough to blow the hat off your head. That's how strong it was.
Now, in the Atlantic, we call them hurricanes. What do they call them in the Pacific? Is it a monsoon?
Monsoon is what we get out here in the desert. I don't know.
Somebody in chat will probably know. They call it something different in the Pacific. Typhoon, monsoon.
Typhoon sounds familiar.
Yeah, maybe it's typhoon.
Huh.
Glacier Shark. I've been on the mountain hiking at 68, 69 degrees with 100% humidity, and it was too hot. You get around 72, 73 and no humidity. Oh, that's so good. Wow, 45. What part of Alaska?
Southeast
Okay.
Alaska, Yakutat.
Yeah. Not familiar with that part of the world.
Hmm.
So in the coffee shop, besides coffee, what else did they have that was of interest?
They had a map for the guests. If you're from anywhere around the world, you could place a pin on the map. They had chocolates. They had apparel, hats and sweaters, hoodies, and they had keychains and refrigerator magnets.
With their logo on it?
Yeah, with their logo mud. It was a cute little place. They had a little area, like a kind of a couch with a coffee table, and then high chairs next to the windows, where there was a high countertop that you could sit on, like the bar stools, really nice ones, and then little tables with smaller chairs around those. Just really nice, like 4 little tables, some bar stools, probably 6 of them, 3 at each window. There was 2 windows, and then a little like lounge with like a couch, like love seats, and a few little smaller chairs, really comfy chairs. Just a neat little place.
Are we talking old school love seats or
No,
modern day love?
modern. What else did they have? The chocolates were shaped like the Route 66 sign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. They were really neat. They had like stickers and just some cute little things.
I know they did a version of it. I don't know if they did the original or not, but Highway 101 did I Get My Kicks on Route 66.
Uh-huh.
That was a pretty good song.
Yeah. Yep, I know that song. It is a good song.
That lead singer for Highway 101, he was a hoot.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he was about 6'6", red hair, but the boy could sing.
Mm-hmm.
What you typing?
Nothing. I'm just reading the chat. 45 locals have no shirts on. Raymond.
Hey, what? 45 locals? What?
He's all, I don't know. I don't know. Raymond. That's an out of the ordinary comment there. Mm. I'm out of coffee. I need some. I'm gonna grab me some more cold coffee. I have cold coffee this time. Oh, speaking of cold coffee, I stopped. Do you have a Maverick where you're at by chance? They're like all over the states. Do you have one in your area? A Maverick gas station?
No.
Ah, okay. So they're all over here in Arizona. They're everywhere. And I stopped it because I knew they had a coffee machine. Now, when I walked in, they had three coffee machines with the little glass containers on top with the coffee beans inside, and it like brews your coffee fresh. It grinds your bean and then it brews it for you in your cup. Well, next to that was another machine that had two spouts for cold coffee. One was a vanilla flavor, the other one was a uh, bohemian something coffee. Anyways, I got the vanilla one, and it came out slightly chilled, and I did have to add ice to it, but that was so sweet. And then I added creamer to it, and I was like, I made it even sweeter. But it was really good. I got that for the remaining 45-minute drive home before I got home. That's how far away I was from home. That was so good. They have great coffee there. Just telling everybody, Maverick has great coffee. I like it. I'm not very picky with my coffee as long as it's sweet, kind of creamy. I'll drink it. I'm gonna just grab some coffee here.
Susie B makes a coffee run.
Coffee run.
I heard you pour it that time.
No, I'm rinsing out my cup. I made me a cup of coffee before I left to go to my mother's, and I forgot to take it. I put it in the refrigerator and forgot to take it. So that's what I just finished drinking right now.
Well, that's one thing about cold coffee. I guess it doesn't go stale like coffee sitting on the heater so long.
No, it tasted just like the day I poured it. Oh. I need to pull out something to eat for dinner.
You're going to have a late dinner because it's almost 8 o'clock.
I know. I stopped in at the Maverick to grab some coffee, and I ended up buying a slice of pizza. And because they have pizza there.
Did you get cold pizza to go with your cold coffee?
No, it was prepared pizza already. It's fresh out of the oven. They do pizza and burritos and dogs, and I just grabbed a slice of pepperoni cheese pizza, just something to get me through the rest of the drive home. It was it wasn't a huge slice. It was just a medium slice, and I'm hungry again now.
QT has a little food thing that they do, but they're best for their ice cream. I don't know that it's actually ice cream. It might be ice milk, but it's good. And then Sheets, they pretty much have a little restaurant that's attached to them. They let you order at the pump, so your food's ready when you walk inside after pumping gas.
Yeah, we have QTs here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Literally, it's a Q and a T, right? In red and
Yeah.
white letters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like a Maverick. They're pretty similar. I don't know about their coffee selection there, but Maverick has just a wonderful whole coffee section. They got all the fancy creamers, and it's really nice. Ooh, I almost.
QT was further south. They were moving into South Carolina the last couple of years I lived there, and they're moving north.
Yeah, they're here. They're all over here. We got a lot of them in Phoenix too. Raymond says he went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. They have Buckeyes gas stations, 100 pumps, huge 100 pumps.
Oh yeah,
that's
but the pumps from end to end are like a 0.2 of a mile or something like that. I mean, it is crazy.
Wow. Wally says he loves cold pizza and cold fried chicken.
Henry, was it the one right there at 66 and 40? Was that the Buc-ee's that you saw?
Buc-ee's.
Because when you if that was the place that you went, right there, Kodak, Tennessee, I think is the little community that it's in. You get off of 40 and go south on 66 towards Sevierville. But right there at the Buc-ee's is a Russell Stover outlet. You can get some great deals on chocolate.
See you, Glacier Shark. Thanks for coming by.
Yep. Sorry. Thank you. Stay warm, buddy.
Yeah, good to see you.
The Kim impersonation did not go without notice. I was just busy talking.
Uh-huh.
I know you're just trying to distract me. See if you could break my concentration. Mm-hmm.
I'm just texting my sister real quick. I apologize. Something just happened with her, and she was just letting me know that she's okay.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'm done.
Take your time. Make sure your family's okay.
Yeah. Buc-ee's, Lazy Shark. Come and go gas stations as well. Come and go. Okay. We have Gas and Grub, Stop and Go. I saw a Stop and Go in Kingman while I was there. It used to be a Circle K. I'm like, what? They took the pumps out and everything. What's going on here? What's going on over here? A bunch of changes downtown Kingman since I last visited.
Ben T.
Hi, Ben T. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Quick Trip. Yeah, we have Quick Trips here too. I've seen them around. We still have 7-Elevens here, and I saw an old. What was it? It's just up the street. It's a 76. You remember those? The orange ball with the 76 on it. The 76 gas. We have one of those here.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
You want a picture of it? I'll send you a picture next time I pass by.
There you go.
And
I know what I need to do. I need to go down to Winston and see if the Shell station is still down there. They have a Shell station in Winston. The building is shaped like a clamshell.
What? Yes, I want to see that.
I had forgotten all about that until us talking about these gas stations.
Uh-huh. Remember the one with the green and the little dinosaur? What was that called? A Conoco? Sinclair. Thank you. Yeah. When I was living in Idaho, we had a Sinclair there. I haven't seen one since.
We had Sinclairs back in the 60s and 70s, but they were gone once the gas crunch hit in the early 70s.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've seen a Sinclair since then. And Esso was the original name, and now it's Exxon. But you don't see too many Exxon stations, really.
We
Now,
still have them here.
if you get gasoline for boats and ships, you'll still see Esso label there. But I don't know of any Esso on land. It's all Exxon.
Mm-hmm.
Mobile was the one. Oh, Mobile had. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the Sinclair dinosaur, but Mobile had the unicorn. It was the flying horse. It was a flying
Yes,
horse. It was
right.
huge. It was huge.
But they don't use that logo anymore, huh?
No,
It's just the
I haven't.
MOBIL in red and white and blue, isn't it? Is it red,
I
white, or
think
is it
so.
white
Yeah,
and I think it's yeah.
I think it was Mobile that did that.
All the vintage stuff. The vintage mobile has that unicorn, that flying, the Pegasus. Hi,
Yeah.
Art Angel. Welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, you used. Did you by chance ever catch that show, The Pickers?
American Pickers.
Yeah, the American Pickers. Yeah,
Yeah.
they they showed some of that in the vintage stuff that they'd go through. I've seen a couple of those signs with that Pegasus on there.
Thank you for getting the name correct. Because I was thinking unicorn or flying horse.
Yeah. Oh, you got? Did you lose your old channel, Art Angel? What happened?
What? What? Who lost the channel?
Art Angel. He said, "I'm doing okay. I got my old channel back." Like
Well,
the
that's
one that
good.
I've always known, or did you lose it and get it back since then? Or well, I'm glad you
Find the
got it back.
password. Yeah, whatever the reason, we're glad you have returned.
Yes. Oh, the artist devil. Oh, okay, cool. Standard Oil. I don't remember that. That was probably before
Yeah,
my time.
standard. I remember Standard Oil, but it was sparse. I mean, they were more rare than the Mobile or Sinclair. Uh,
Yeah.
and Amco Amco's thing for the longest time was you could select the how strong a gas you wanted, and you could get just short of race car fuel out of a pump. I mean, you could get 100 and I think it was 112 octane, and you know, regular used to be 92 or 93 octane, and now that's high test.
Uh, Henry says Canada. Raymond says ExxonMobil had King Kong.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember that being there.
Uh,
I'm like,
Exxon had a tiger, I think. Esso put a tiger in your tank. I think that was Esso Exxon.
hmm I'm gonna have to pay more attention to the fueling stations around here because, like I said, that there's a 76, and I haven't seen that one in a long time.
We
Uh,
we had 7-Elevens back in the late '60s because they had ices, and that was huge when they first hit around here. And then they went away, and now there's a few of them that's come back.
the little guy on the American Pickers passed, Raymond.
Oh no,
Wow.
he was having some serious health issues, so I guess that's the third one. We lost James Darren, James uh, Earl Jones, and that guy.
I,
That's
I'm
the three.
I'm glad you got your channel back, Art Angel.
Yeah.
7-Eleven Slurpees, yes. Oh, well, I was in the Maverick today. The guy, he was a technician specifically for these coffee machines because I was asking him lots of questions. And he said that there is a machine that's a Slurpee that pumps out iced coffee. It's a Slurpee coffee. I'm like, where is it? Where is this machine? Um, I have to just keep my eyes open for it. He said there is one. Slurpee. Oh, where was that all summer? I want it. I can make one here. I mean, it's not hard to make. Just crush the ice, blend the ice and the coffee, and you'll have a Slurpee. It's just more enjoyable when you can get it at a convenience store.
It's, Susie's saying it's more enjoyable when she doesn't have to do the work.
Right? I will do it though. I will do it.
I
Slurpee.
can see it now. Susie will be out and about, and she'll see a Snoopy ice cone maker, and she'll snag it, and she'll be making Snoopy iced coffees.
I remember those little things. I'm drooling. You gotta crank the little handle, and the little ice falls out. It's so cute.
Yep, yep. I
Sunoco.
I gave one to an old girlfriend back in the day.
Aw, it was the little house, right, with Snoopy on top.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
crank it, and it's
yeah.
the little house, and I forgot where the ice goes. I just remember it being kind of flat and
Yeah,
uh
you gotta put it in the top and
oh, the
turn the thing
top
and it comes out.
down the chimney or something. Or
Yeah,
I don't know if there was a chimney, but yeah.
yeah. It's gravity fed, or you can push it. Uh, but I found it. I don't even remember where I found it, but it was uh, it was in perfect condition. So
Wait, Henry, are you talking about the Conoco? I don't remember hearing of a Sunoco.
yeah, there was a Sunoco.
Oh, was
It
there?
had like a blue. It almost looked like Pabst blue ribbon around the edges. It was a circular sign with blue around the outside, and the inside was an off white. I think I'm not 100% sure. I just
Ah,
remember the outside.
Exxon, Shell, Chevron, Te- Texaco.
You can trust your car to the man who wears the star. That was the Texaco logo.
Oh, Wally says he remembers the old glass globe gas pumps for the little old country stores. From when I was
Yep.
young, you had to turn a crank to fill the globe, then squeeze the handle to release it. How cool is that? Sounds like a science lab. I like that.
Yep.
Hi, Channel 20.
Shrimp tank.
Hi, yeah, hi Japan from Arizona. I want to see that. That sounds cool, Wally. That sounds like a science lab.
You turn the crank to pump it up into a glass container, and then it was gravity fed out the nozzle. And those
Wow.
gas pumps are worth a small fortune.
Did you in the live that I did in downtown Kingman, there was a little car. Um, there was a what is that darn thing called? It's there was some old cars in display in behind glass, like a show floor, like a and there was an old gas pump there. That thing was shiny and it looked brand new, but it was a very old gas pump. And it said contains lead in there on the side of it, painted on the side. I don't remember what it said now. I'd have to go back to the video to see. But it was a really old gas pump.
Some people that I knew that was like 30 years older than me, they remembered when they started adding lead to gasoline in order to lubricate the internal parts of the engine, and they charged extra for adding lead to the gasoline, and then when they took the lead out, they charged extra for that.
Ah! Mm.
little things in history that if you're old enough or know somebody that's old enough, you can remember that they're messing with you.
Charge you for everything. Gosh.
Yeah, we're going to charge you to add it, and now we're going to charge you not to add it. Yeah, taking the lead out. They just stopped adding it. That's all they did.
So let's talk about food. Have you had anything wonderful lately, Mr. Jimster? Treated
Let's see
yourself
here.
to fine dining recently?
I found out. I found out what the secret barbecue sauce for the Bojangles. What they call them, bird dogs. What the secret sauce was? It's a barbecue sauce, and I want to see if I can find it. If I can find it, I want to have some here at the house. That's about it. I mean, I'm not much on going out for fancy food or anything.
You know what I feel like making is a nice barbecue grilled chicken, barbecue chicken, legs, and rice pilaf. That's what
That sounds like, yeah.
Channel 20, where's your shrimp tank? I'm waiting. Where's your shrimp tank, Japan? Yes, I feel like barbecue chicken, rice pilaf, and maybe a cucumber and tomato salad with red onions in a vinaigrette, balsamic vinaigrette and olive oil with a splash of lemon and some cilantro. Mm. There it is. Thank you. I'm going to go watch it right now.
Pull it up so we can all see it.
You want to see it? Okay.
Absolutely. You need to be sharing these with everybody. You're bogarting it over there.
Aw. Here it is.
All right.
Oh, they're getting big. Look at those big ones. Let me just give my thanks.
Give a little zoom. Because some of us are on our phone.
Oh, well, let me just make it bigger then. Here.
There you go. I did not know all the different colors until I learned about this.
Yes, and these are freshwater. The babies
Oh,
are
he's
getting
got
big.
some hearts. He's got some hearts floating up.
Yeah. Look at them. They're getting big. Even their markings are getting bigger. Looks like they're, I don't know, is it me or are they losing some of their markings towards the tail end? Can you imagine if you stuck your hand in there, how it would feel on your hand? All of them just kind of massaging all your skin parts, molecules, little feet.
You, you go ahead. You can have my share.
Leaded or unleaded? Oh, leaded or unleaded or Raymond?
Well, if we're talking coffee, I want leaded. If we're talking gasoline, I want unleaded. And if you're talking pencils, they've not been leaded in decades. It's graphite.
They don't move their
Probably.
tails very much. Thank you for sharing that, Japan.
Hey, Angie, how you doing?
Hi, Angie. Aw. How are you? Good to see you. They took that out of the Coca-Cola. Yeah, that was long time ago. You used to be able to buy that in a liquid. Wasn't it liquid for ailments of the body?
Uh,
A
they
cure-all?
they they had I think they called it laudanum,
Really?
and it was loaded with alcohol and cocaine and some other drugs too.
Yeah, I purposely didn't say that out loud, mister. Never mind.
Well,
Stupid.
that was a drug in history, back
Yeah,
in history.
right.
If you watch the original Rooster Cogburn, I believe he was on it
Mm-hmm. Good to see you,
for
Angie.
the problem.
Yeah, I remember seeing. If you could pull up old nostalgic photos of the pharmaceutical tinctures that they had way back then. What was it? The 30s, 20s? That you could
Oh
find
yeah.
photos of that stuff. And if you're lucky, you could still find the bottles with the labels still on them. If you're lucky, out here in the desert, if you scout around, you could find camps where camps used to be, and you'll find buried bottles. And you're lucky if you see what's written on labels. But I've found several that had writing on the labels like cough syrup kind of stuff, something similar to that, some kind of tincture, and old like liquor bottles.
Hope you saved them.
You people with teeth make me mad. Hey, man. You want chicken parmesan? Oh, chicken parmesan. That's with the marinara sauce, right? It's a
Yeah,
breaded
it's
chicken.
good.
Yeah?
It's
Do you like
good.
it?
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
You do? It's like chicken. It's similar to chicken cordon bleu, isn't it? It's just that stuffed with cheese, mozzarella, with the
Yeah,
marinara.
there's no cheese.
In the chicken cordon bleu?
No, in the Parmesan, chicken Parmesan.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know. It's just breaded, but it is the crust around it is Parmesan mixed in with the breading.
I don't know if it's mixed in with the breading or put on top afterward, but anyway.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a long. I mean, I haven't had it
Wherever they put it, they don't put enough, so I add extra after I get it at the table.
really. Do you like the powdered Parmesan or the actual shredded or the sliced?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
all of
don't
it.
care. Just give me all the cheese you got. I'll take it. Yep.
Oh, Angie says Napoli sauce, cheese on top of the Parmigiana.
It's been a very long time since I've had that.
Well, the way she says it, it makes me want some now. Chicken schnitzel,
Mhm.
a schnitzel. There we go, schnitzel.
Isn't that German?
That's what we had in. That's what they make. That's popular in Austria. Schnitzel, but it's not chicken though. It's.
Isn't it kind of like a pork of some kind? Sausage?
No. I want to say it's like venison or something. I don't beef, like a steak. I'd have to ask my hubby. Raymond says, Angie cooking, let's go. Yeah, I eat paint. Raymond, don't do that at home, people.
He's joking. Do not take him seriously.
Angie's baking. She's making stuffed veggies like bell pepper, zucchini. What else can you stuff? Tomatoes. I want to visit. Ah, I'm getting hungry. Everything I have that's edible is frozen. I gotta cook it.
Is that where she's at, Australia?
Yeah, she's stuffing bell peppers, tomatoes, and sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness, that sounds really good.
Wow. What part of Australia? Queensland, Northern Territory. Oh, she used to own a restaurant.
Ah, uh huh. So now we know who to ask when we need to ask about a recipe or something.
Melbourne. Okay. So I'm curious why she used to own a restaurant. What took place?
Hi, man burglar.
Hamburglar.
The man burglar. Angie sounds great. Uh, was it? It was Italian. Angie was it an Italian restaurant because she's that last dish she said sounded very Italiano.
Oh, she went into the fitness industry.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Hamburglar, man burglar. He says hello, Jim. He just
Oh, Hamburglar. You're not going to believe this. I am so glad you are here. I found out today. I was telling you about going to the lake and just looking around before I put a canoe in. Uh, Talked to some people, to find out if people were allowed out on the islands and whatnot. I said, "Yeah, take some charcoal and whatever you want to fix with you," because people had left grills out there. So you can canoe out to the island and grill.
Are you going to grill hamburgers?
No,
Hmm? No. He's
I'm
all
not.
no. Was that a
Nah,
no?
that was a Kim. No.
Angie said she had an Italian and Greek.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
I know.
So how many marriage proposals did you get each week?
Man Burglar said that's nice. He said, "Oh, nice. That's great." And what? Why not?
Am I going to go to that much trouble just for myself?
Yeah. What? You don't think you're special?
Well, Angie, it's not that you're married. I'm sure that if you had a restaurant and cook like that, that people not realizing you were married were making proposals.
The Man Burglar just did a burger with Ortega peppers in it. He called it the Santa Fe, right? Southwest or Santa Fe. That looked good. He threw some chips in there. He threw the Ortega peppers in there, like literally threw them on the burger. I was laughing so hard. Southwest, the Southwest. That was so funny. That was so funny. Huh.
And before I forget, congratulations on the 40 years.
Yes, I got to meet Angie in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had cocktails together and we hung out for just a little bit, not too long, but enough to get acquainted. And Angie is a lovely, lovely person, really nice. You would love her in person. She's awesome. We had a good time. Southwest Burger from the Man Burglar. We got to come up with a new idea for a burger for the Man Burglar. And I have a new ingredient for you, Man Burglar. Try, if you can find one, try the shishito pepper. You're welcome. My pleasure. What's going on with my hair? Stupid bangs. They're just
Uh,
not used to being on my head yet. You know you
a
can get
really,
bangs.
a
Never mind.
really simple hamburger topping. Take Heinz 57 sauce and regular mustard and mix it 50-50. Put that on the burger and a pickle and give that a try.
Huh. Oh, thank you, Angie. Oh, a rough spelling? Yes. It's a S H
Doesn't
SHIT.
it start with a doesn't it start with a P?
Shishito? No, that's
Something else. Okay.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
ask me about spelling. Don't ask me about spelling. I'm guessing if I'm spelling.
Yeah, we my hubby and I we met Angie. We had some cocktails. Excuse me. Shishito pepper. I'm gonna find some and grow some in my backyard. They taste like an Ortega pepper, Man Burglar, and with a little bite. But it's I think their flavor is a little more intense than the Ortega pepper, much more flavorful. He says the Jim with the camera burger, 57 and mustard, 50-50 and one pickle. Jim Spear. Oh, Jim, a spear or coin on the pickle.
Uh, Coin and not a sweet pickle either.
Raymond wants to go to Australia for to look for gold, and I'm with you, Raymond, because they have huge gold chunks there. If you get lucky, I think that's where the golden nugget, gold nugget came from, Australia, right, Angie? Because that's where we that's where we stayed, and they had that gold nugget on display in the display case, and I believe that's where it came from. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's where it came from, Australia. The person who found it sold it to the Gold Nugget, the casino. One
Is it
coin
a
it
nugget?
is.
Is it the nugget or the hand of fate? They've got one big chunk of gold out there called the hand of fate at one of the casinos. I don't remember which one,
I think that's what they
and
call it.
it's huge.
It is. Oh, Angie said her friend has a gold finding business. Chicks with pics on Facebook. Oh, that's a good name for it.
That's funny. Mm.
Yeah, the golden nugget has one huge nugget on display, and I think Jim may be correct. I think it's called
The hand of fate.
the hand of fate.
Fate. FATE. The
Yeah,
it doesn't look all that pretty because they left it natural, but man, it is huge.
this one was big. I did a live video with it during. It should be somewhere in my channel. That gold nugget. I'm pretty sure it's in there. I could probably look for it. Um, where would it be? It's way back. Let me see. It's in a video. I don't think it was a short. It's got to be way back. Maybe it was a short. Pretty sure I did a short of it. Hmm. No, maybe it was just on my phone. Well, that was before I had a channel. So no, it's in my phone somewhere. But I did get a video of it. Oh, Manburglar just posted a taste test video tonight. Oh, I want to taste that burger. Pull it up. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna go through my photos. Maybe I'll look there, because I know I got a short video of it. I'm just gonna do a quick search here through my photos. I'm gonna type in like gold and see. It should pop up if it's in there. I do have it. Okay, here it is. Let me pull it up. The hand of faith. The hand of faith nugget. Hold on. Let me. Somebody's knocking on my door. Let me pull up the screen. Hang on a sec. Come in. Let me just pull this up real quick. Okay, this is it right here. It's called the hand of faith. Who is it? Hi guys, what are you guys doing? Oh, you guys got the fire going? Is he? Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna close up my live here shortly, and then I'll be over there. What are you guys doing? Where,
We just started laundry and
where,
we came back from
I knew it. I was just gonna ask you guys, what did you guys do this time over there?
We just went and sweat in the sweat lodge.
You went to a sweat lodge?
Yeah,
A sauna?
so if you want to go,
Was it a cool one? Is it clothing optional?
yeah.
Nah. Do they? Can you wear a towel at
Yeah,
least?
yeah.
Really?
There's men and women.
Really?
Yeah, they're individual.
Really?
And there's a steam room. They
Really?
give you plenty of towels. So they give you a towel to sweat in, a towel for your shower.
What?
And we can have ghosts.
How long did you guys stay?
We were there for like an hour today.
That's cool.
I didn't drink enough water.
Aww.
Lots of water.
You guys all invigorated now and glowing.
Yeah. And then they came
You what? Shut up. Then you go and eat greasy food. Shame on you. Now you have to go back tomorrow. Sweat it all out. Okay, yeah. I'll be there after a little bit. Okay. So funny. Okay, so they have the fire pit going tonight. So this is the Hand of Faith nugget, and I'm trying to
So it's
zoom in on it.
So it's faith, not fate.
Yeah, it's faith, the Hand of Faith. And if I look closely, this magnificent gold nugget, hi Mike, the largest on public display in the world, was discovered using a metal detector lying 6 inches below the surface in a vertical
Whoa.
position. It weighs a massive 875 troy ounces, 61 pounds, 11 ounces. A man who has chosen to remain anonymous, his wife and 4 young children were prospecting behind the modest trailer home when they made this spectacular find. It was found October near it says Australia, but WEDDER something burn. It's so small, it's hard to see. I can't zoom in. Why can't? Oh, oops! I don't want to do that. Come here. Come back here. Come back here. How do I? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Here's the zoom. How do I? Okay. Wedderburn, Australia. There it is. October 1980. Wow. Yes, and it was found October 1980 near Wedderburn, Australia. I knew this was from Australia, but this is the Hand of Faith. Let me just zoom in again here. That's the gold nugget right there. And it had a mirror behind it and on the side of it, so you could see at all angles when you stood in front of it. And the display was on a spinning kind of a wheel, it was spinning slowly. But yeah, that's at the Golden Nugget. I remember taking the photo of this. I know I got a video, but this is the photo. But that's it right there. That's what Raymond wants to find. Welcome to Hooked on Phonics. Mike, what are you up to? No good, I see already. Yeah, the Hand of Faith. Okay, I'm going to go mute for a second. My hubby's calling me.
There you go. How you doing, Mike? Boy, she wasn't kidding. She totally cut the sound off, even the music. Can you guys still hear me? Well, Mike, what you been up to? Living the dream. Thank you. It is so good to be heard. Let me tell you. Mike, I'm surprised you have time. You're always busy on your farm and then doing your live shows and everything.
Okay, I'm back. Did we get enough of the golden nugget?
Sure.
Holy McDonald's nugget. Raymond. Yeah, so that was neat. I knew I had that. Just had to look
Don't
for it.
don't give Mickey D's any ideas. They'll be making chicken nuggets shaped like that nugget for a while.
Yes. Yes, that was an impressive sight at the Golden Nugget, that huge Golden Nugget. So what you up to, Mike? Living the dream, he says, huh? What did you say
Yeah.
with the music? Did I mute the music? I didn't. Oh, you know what? I just didn't put it on loop.
When you muted, when you muted, it went totally silent, which was fine. I mean, no big deal.
I just didn't. I didn't tell it to loop this time. I just had it fade out. But here we go with the music. Oh, he's harvesting sweet corn?
Yep.
Louder than
Mike's a
normal.
busy person. I don't see how he gets into all the trouble he gets into as busy as he is.
Raymond. Yeah, it shows sometimes, Mike, and that actually makes for a very productive person. What are you harvesting with? A machine? I know you ain't out there checking the corn by hand. I can actually hear the music really good now.
That's awesome. It's kind of
what?
Sweet corn. Anybody who has access to sweet corn right off the stalk, get you a pot of water boiling, pick the corn and shuck it on your way back to the kitchen. And if you can get it from the stalk into the boiling water in less than 15 minutes, you will be amazed at how much better it tastes.
Welcome into Mothman. Really?
Hey Tim. If as soon as you pick the corn off the stalk, the chemical process starts changing, and it just really, you talk about tasting sweet, it is fantastic.
Oh, he says you can't use a machine unless you can it. It's good to see you, Tim Mothman. I haven't seen you in a long time. He's been traveling. You set the pot out by the field and boil right there, the hamburger says. He's so funny. Corn burgers. Do the Southwestern style, like the corn salsa.
I could see a hamburger. I could see him putting cream corn on a hamburger.
Oh gosh!
I could see him doing it. I have the mental picture in my brain right now. I'm going to have to try that.
A cornbread and chili burger. Veggies got corn in it. The question is, if Jimmy cracks corn and no one cares, then why does he keep doing it? Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Remember? What was it on Pee Wee Herman?
That song was around long before Pee Wee, but yes, he did it.
He had one tooth, remember? And he's singing that and he's all screaming it. Coleslaw burgers. Oh, Silver Queen corn. I like white corn.
A Carolina burger has mustard, chili, and slaw on it.
Elote. Yeah, elote on a burger, not cream corn though. He says elote. So funny. We got
See, now I've got that on my brain, and I want to put some cream corn on a burger just see what it tastes like.
Pickled corn. Pickled corn?
Man, yeah, that would be good too.
Huh. Oh, that's so funny. I still can't get that out of my head with that guy singing that Jimmy Crack Corn song. Oops. Is that
Hamburglers got like 3 or 4 new hamburgers to try tonight.
Huh. Corn salsa on the burger with guacamole. Yes. Mm-hmm. I can imagine you doing your BAM, throwing that on your burger. It probably tastes like bad life decisions and poverty. No.
Hey, I remember when everything I ate was seafood. I'd go to the refrigerator, open the door, and whatever I saw, that's what I ate.
Mm-hmm. Seafood diet. He's gonna do a slaw burger coming soon. He did what was it? A burger review tonight. Let's see this one.
But that's a real thing, a Carolina burger, and you can get it with or without cheese, and it's got mustard, slaw, and chili. It's messy, but it's good. Oh, now I'm remembering. Country Barbecue had that, except they used the barbecue slaw. Oh my goodness.
He put tortilla strips in it, guacamole, Ortega chilies. Oh my God. On a freaking pretzel bun.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh. That looks good, man burglar. Hey, we need a ramen burger. Ramen burger. I'll pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Raymond. Chili bacon burger be good if you have teeth. Aww.
Raymond, I have one word for you: blender.
You know, I do suggest blending, food like that too. But no, I'm not trying to make fun. It's just, how do you make it soft? Just drink water with it, make it extra juicy. Aww. You got a ramen burger coming? Yes, the man burglar. I want to see that. I'm going to make one. If I see you make it, I'm going to make one. I miss my ramen. I haven't had ramen in a week. Oh, it's time for ramen. But I used I ate the bulldog noodles, which is the bigger noodle. That looks so good. Oops. So the boys went to. Did you hear that conversation earlier? They went to a sweat
Lodge.
Sauna today in Sedona. Okay, Sedona is like right around the corner from here, and I got invited. I don't know how I would do it. A towel. I don't know. I'd have to probably put my swim shorts on and.
Just get you a big. Just get you a really big towel.
I know. I got 4 months worth. I got 4 months worth of content shot. So any burgers discussed tonight will be 6 months out. So I won't see my ramen burger till next year. Oh, I can wait. I can wait. I'll make my own before you make yours. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can have ramen. Yes. I'm just going to throw meat in there and throw whatever veggies I find in my fridge, frozen maybe. And that's my dinner. All right. Raymond's getting his teeth in 2 weeks. All right, Raymond. So cute. The chompers. Call them chompers. Hey, we're going to all get there too someday. I'm not making fun.
Yeah. I'm knocking on that door.
He said he would expedite the ramen burger. Yes. That looks really good. I bet that was crunchy and delicious. Oh my gosh. We've got to do a sriracha burger too. Something with sriracha. Sriracha.
Oh, I've got another idea for a short that I'm going to do. A hack jump in a thong. Play the thong.
He's talking about the sauna, I think.
Yeah. Just go in playing the thong song. The thong.
I think I'm gonna go 5 more minutes and shut her down so I can go make the fire tonight. And how are you feeling, Jimster? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
We did a hot dog, ramen, burritos, and pad thai burgers. What in the world? Hot dog, ramen, burritos, and pad thai burgers. And wait, a burrito in a burger with the hot dog in the burrito? That sounds like a turducken. Stuff this and stuff that, and then stuff it into that. Good night, Angie. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Pleased to meet you. I hope you have another 40 years.
Yes. It's always nice to see you, Angie. They keep saying that, then another 2 weeks. Oh, Raymond, lay the smackdown on them. Bug them every day. I don't know what a Thai burger is, but I want one. Aw, it's nice to catch up with you too, Angie. No, a hot dog in ramen. Oh, in a burrito. Ramen burritos are no joke. Oh, I gotta try that. That sounds sloppy and delicious. I'm getting hungry, more hungrier, and I'm still watching your burger review. Oh, gotta turn that off. It's making me hungrier. Oh, so my stomach feels empty. Big empty cave.
I got the munchies after talking about all that food. I don't know what I want, which is very dangerous.
Huh. Yeah, I deleted that. It says I don't want a Thai burger. It's probably got a sausage. Raymond. Oh, good to see you too, Wally. Yeah, 3 more minutes and we'll shut her down. I just wanted to let everybody know I'm back, and I'll be putting out some more videos and stuff now that I'm here with all my equipment, my good computer, and all my fancy software, whatever that is, to make some fun videos. And it's good to talk to you too, Jimster. I missed you.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Check out the Chef Leo's kitchen. He has amazing ramen hacks. Oh. Okay, yeah. Everybody check out Chef Leo's kitchen. He's got some ramen. 11 blessings to you too, Raymond. And it's good to see you too, Timothman, Mr. Traveling Man. Are you back home now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I hardly run into Tim as much as I used to.
Well, he's been traveling. He's been out. We call it in Spanish acalero. Means out. Acalero. Well, I won't say what it means in English, but that's what he's been doing. That's what he's doing. Oh, okay, the music. Let's see. Summer. We got to hear Dark Soldier's song here in a second.
That's what was missing, the pew, pew, pew.
Right?
Kim had a video of her and her cat, and she was doing pew, pew, pew with the cat. And I said, no, it's not pew, pew, pew. It's meow, meow, meow.
Oh, I know San Bernardino Mountains, their area is burning, huh, Tim? We got the smoke over here, actually in Kingman this morning. The sky was full of smoke. Was it that fire that you showed over a week ago that started small? Is that the same fire? He posted it on Facebook. He's like, "Oh no, here we go." And it was at a smaller scale. It was on a smaller scale, the fire, and I think that may be the same one. We got smoke all the way over here.
Well, we hope you're safe, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you back home, and we will see each other again, everybody. And thank you all for coming. I'm gonna play the 3-minute interlude, and then the extra, which is another minute. So we're gonna go just a little over. Thank you everybody for coming. Jim, stick around. I want to speak with you for a little bit, and I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you all soon. I love you. Have a happy Wednesday or Thursday, wherever you're at, and be safe and sleep well. and have a good evening.
Right. Good night, everybody.
Yes, good night. Aw, missed you guys. Aw, sleepy time. Sleepy time. Okay, quit being silly, Susie. Bye, guys. Where's that darn extra? Okay, I'm playing the intermission. One cappuccino, one frappuccino, one macchiato, one espresso.